Welcome to the second part. In the first part, we prepared some structure for a new module, which will be Sitemap Parser, and in the first one we introduced some methods, types for saving it to database. In this one, I am gonna introduce actual Sitemap Parser, so which by the given URL, by the given website, can parse sitemap and get us URLs. If you're just watching this part and not familiar with the first part, we are doing it for this project. In the description, we can find more videos and more information about this project. It's basically a website I did as a side project and has like links with software engineering articles. It's very simple. For now, it's very simple. And for parsing, actually, I did a bit research and some preparation. For very simple implementation, I will use this package, Gopher parse sitemap. I couldn't find like a bit more advanced sitemap parser in Go. For example, I found another one in PHP, for example, and I believe similar will be for Python, which can parse robots.txt, not the sitemap.xml. It can parse robots.txt, get all the site maps in this robot.txt, and so you don't need to provide each like sub sitemaps manually. Because usually websites they have more than one sitemap. For example, even on my very small website, which I use WordPress for, I have multiple sitemaps. But anyway, so as I said, I will use this library. I already prepared some example. So this is a very basic example. What I did, just to repeat everything I did, I just installed this package. Then I have a simple file. It's called check.sitemap.go. I mostly use this example. They have example for parsing a file. I will parse. Maybe you can also do this. But anyway. I will parse URL or website. What I'm doing here, I'm calling this method for this XML. So they require you to provide a function. That's what I was checking here. So you need to provide a function. So entry consumer. This is this guy here. So this function needs to receive entry and return error or nil if in case of success. And this guy here, entry. Let me check here. This entry is another type interface with all these methods. So quite straightforward. So what I have. You give XML, you give this function, you provide this function, and here in this function I print location. As you can see, there is also other information like last modified, change frequency, and priority. For now, I will ignore this. And how it works, I will call this, and then basically it's very simple. So it will parse this file here and return all the content. So this is very like basic implementation of sitemap parser in Golang. Next step, what I will do, maybe I want to give like this part separate. In first part, which was very long, 30 minutes, we introduced the storage methods for this project. In this one, very simple implementation of sitemap parser. And the next one, in part 3, let's actually introduce this package in a big project, in this Code project.